Something happened recently that deserves our attention. An FDA advisory panel raised concerns about antidepressants, especially SSRIs like Prozac and Zoloft, and their long-term effects. But is this growing skepticism justified? Let's start with the facts. SSRIs and other psychiatric medications are among the most thoroughly studied treatments in modern medicine. They undergo years of clinical trials and remain under strict FDA surveillance even after approval. These medications are not experimental, they are life-saving tools for millions. Do they carry risks? Of course. Every treatment does. But dismissing them outright ignores the bigger picture. We don't ban antibiotics because they were overused in the past. Instead, we use them wisely. The same logic must apply to psychiatric medications. Here's why this matters. In the US, nearly 50,000 people die by suicide each year. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people aged 10 to 14 and 25 to 34. Untreated mental illness also leads to homelessness, incarceration, addiction, and fractured families. The stakes couldn't be higher. Effective mental health care often involves a combination of approaches: medication, therapy, peer support, and community connection. For some, therapy alone is enough. For others, medication provides the stability needed for therapy to work. And for many, it's the synergy of both that leads to long-term recovery. Antidepressants like SSRIs help lift people out of despair. Medications for ADHD improve focus and function. Antipsychotics prevent hallucinations and delusions. Mood stabilizers reduce emotional volatility. These treatments are not one-size-fits-all, but they are essential for many. Still, doubts remain. Some argue these medications are overprescribed, or that pharmaceutical companies prioritize profits over patient well-being. While these concerns are valid, they don't negate the real benefits these treatments provide. The truth is nuanced. Some medications are overused, but many more are underutilized due to stigma, cost, and limited access. When misinformation spreads, whether online or in policy discussions, it creates confusion and distrust. Patients hesitate to seek help. Providers become defensive. And the public loses faith in treatments that can save lives. This is dangerous. So, how do we move forward? First, we must protect scientific integrity. FDA panels should include practicing psychiatrists, primary care doctors, and individuals with lived experience. Transparency and diverse perspectives lead to better policies. Second, we need to trust the doctor-patient relationship. Mental health treatment should be collaborative, evidence-based, and free from political influence. No two patients are the same, and their care shouldn't be either. Third, we must expand access to care. This means enforcing mental health parity laws, growing the mental health workforce, integrating services into schools and primary care, and supporting community-based programs. Everyone deserves access to effective treatment. Finally, we need to educate the public. Mental illness is treatable, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Therapy and medication both have value, and no one should suffer in silence due to stigma or misinformation. Some critics argue that psychiatric medications are being pushed too hard. While that may be true in isolated cases, the solution isn't to remove these treatments. It's to ensure better training, clearer guidelines, and proper follow-up care. When someone asks, "Aren't these medications risky?" the real question is, compared to what? Untreated mental illness is far more dangerous. The progress we've made in mental health care, reducing stigma, advancing science, and improving access, should be celebrated, not undermined. Let's not let fear replace facts or politics overshadow compassion. Behind every prescription is a person, a life, and a story. These lives deserve science-based care, informed choices, and protection. Mental health treatment should never be politicized. It's about saving lives.